Some 900 million people in China have been infected with the coronavirus as of the 11th of January, according to a study by Peking University. The report estimates that 64% of the country's population has the virus. It ranks Gansu province, where 91% of the people are reported to be infected, at the top, followed by Yunnan, 84%, and Qinghai, 80%. A top Chinese epidemiologist has also warned that cases will surge in rural China over the Lunar New Year. The peak of China's COVID wave is expected to last 2 to 3 months, added Zheng Guang, ex-head of the Chinese Center for Disease Control. Hundreds of millions of Chinese are traveling to their hometowns, many for the first time since the pandemic began, ahead of the Lunar New Year on the 23rd of January. China has stopped providing daily COVID statistics since abandoning zero COVID. But hospitals in big cities, where healthcare facilities are better and more easily accessible, have become crowded with COVID patients as the virus has spread through the country. Speaking at an event earlier this month, Mr. Zheng said it was time to focus on the rural areas, in remarks reported in the Caixin news outlet. Many elderly, sick and disabled in the countryside were already being left behind in terms of COVID treatment, he added. China's central Henan province is the only province to have given details of infection rates. Earlier this month a health official there said nearly 90% of the population had had COVID, with similar rates seen in urban and rural areas. However, government officials say many provinces and cities have passed the peak of infections. The Lunar New Year holidays in China, which officially start from the 21st of January, involves the world's largest annual migration of people. Some 2 billion trips are expected to be made in total and tens of millions of people have already traveled. Last month, China abruptly abandoned its zero-COVID policies. It also reopened its borders on Sunday. Official data shows 5 or fewer deaths a day over the past month, numbers which are inconsistent with the long queues seen at funeral homes and reports of deaths on social media. In December, Chinese officials said they planned to issue monthly rather than daily updates on the COVID situation in the country.